Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So, from today, we are starting a new series of great stories and information, knowledge with regards to our daily life issues, concerns that we all face every single day, but we do not discuss with no one, and we just keep it up to our own selves. And even if we have best friends or people around us, people those who we can trust, still after discussing with them, we don't find satisfactory solutions or answers to our problems. So here is the thing, that on our this beautiful escorts channel, that we have been starting new series of discussing on the topics related to life, personal, psychological, and professional as well, regarding relationships, which is the most important concern of our today's life, that we all are struggling to have the best and the most successful relationships. But how? The question is, how should we get to there? So the purpose of our discussion series is to help people to find the solution through our content and have some great me time with a with an awesome cup of tea or a cup of coffee, as you like. So let's get started. Today's topic is about 100 simple secrets of great relationships. So we are going to start with the first one. I would appreciate everyone to be here on my channel, and you can see all this beautiful content that I'm going to read it out for you. The purpose of reading, I do understand that there are books available and people do read books, but most of the time we do not discuss. So my purpose is to be here to not only speak about the topic, but also to discuss time to time, in order so that we all can together understand the purpose that we are here. And if there is anything important that strike our mind, we can all discuss over here. Or rather, I can give and I can share my experience. I can share my experience with you all, or I can give a suggestion to my great, wonderful, beautiful viewers. So let's get started. So, the mundane is heroic. Some tasks we think of as difficult and their achievements not worthy. Others we think of as boring and their achievements insignificant. Of course, the tasks that are not worthy are often built on a foundation of the mundane. Firefighters study life saving techniques and firefighting protocols for years on end, and then one day they are called on to use their skills and knowledge to save a building and the people in it. So now here the key word that I'm going to highlight is skills and knowledge. Like, so for example, in these days we see many people around us, those who are academically highly qualified, well educated. Many people are experienced as well, but what I have observed through my experience around my circumstances, which I'm sure many of us might have been definitely experiencing as well, but do not know how to find the way. So that it all depends in today's life is that great that you're academically educated, cool that you have an experience, but in today's challenging days or life, what we need extra is skills, knowledge, or in my own words, if I says, tips, techniques, and healthy tricks to handle a situation, not only to handle the situation but to resolve the problem as well. So usually I also see when I meet people or talk to them, mostly they like to talk a lot about a problem, but very rarely people discuss about a solution. And talking about a problem, already a problem has been occurred, right? And the time has, the energy, effort, and money has been wasted on that. Now, while sitting, feeling sad about the problem, and thinking and discussing about the problem will never resolve the problem. So my advice to my viewers is always focus on solution of any kind of problem in the world, right? How, when, where I can solve a problem, and what is the best thing that I can give back to the world. No matter if I'm a tiny clerk, doesn't matter if I'm a great CEO of an organization. In the end and at the first, we all are human beings. Then we have families, then we have our religion and other aspects of life. So we should prioritize our basics, that we all are human, right? And when we start thinking the way that we all are human, then we start focusing on the solutions and to help resolve the problems for ourselves, for the people around us. And it's a human nature. When you do something good, you actually feel very great about yourself or about something that you have never experienced, something that you feel inspired about life, that you did something for someone without any mean. So let's move forward to our subject. So, without the years of mundane commitment, there would be no moment of great achievement. We recognize that having a long standing, healthy relationship is an achievement, as I correctly mentioned in the beginning of my video. If you are married long enough, the local newspaper will take your picture and write up your story, but that achievement is built on a nearly infinite series of actions, including a daily, hourly, moment to moment commitment to each other. It is certainly not always easy, and the rewards are not always immediately apparent, but sacrificing your immediate preference and being committed to sharing, caring, and listening are mundane but heroic steps towards your lifetime relationship goals. Even before they dated, now it's a story that I'm going to use as an example, so stay tuned with me. Even before Kathy and William began working out together and they dated, later after they married, their interest and success in running led them to set a goal of running together in the Boston Marathon. After training for 3 years together working towards that goal, Kathy's best time qualified her for the race and Williams did not. So there is a conflict of interest that I sense in Kathy and Williams' story. So let's see what happens next. William could have reached a variety of ways, all of them perfectly normal, given human nature. He could have wallowed in self pity, dragging both himself and his wife down and making her feel somehow guilty for his exclusion. Sad. He could have asked Kathy. Solution. He could have asked Kathy to wait until they could run together. He could have resented his wife's ability to achieve and try to sabotage her. Bad. A big part of me wished I was out there running the marathon, of course, admitted William. So, what did I do on race day? I went out to 5 or 6 locations and cheered her on. William chose to encourage rather than discourage. Wow, that's amazing and excellent. I would suggest all my brothers around the world, that's the heroic action that you should always take in a relationship. Never feel, uh, never feel defensive about your partner, the lady. the female, no matter whoever she is, your mother, sister, girlfriend, wife, daughter, I'm sure not daughters, never feel defensive about their achievements. Rather, if you switch your character instead of discouraging them, encouraging them, and cheering them up, not only your the lady in your life will immensely grow, but through her growth, you will achieve as well. So become a team player with your mother, sister, wife, so that together you can go extra miles. So, coming back to my subject, to the story of Mr. William, William chose to encourage rather than discourage. That's so impressive statement. I lived vicariously through her. Her success is my success. William says that in working out together, as in life together, jealousy, envy, and other unpleasant emotions can visit relationships. But the most important thing to remember is that we are a team every day, as I correctly mentioned. Race day 2. We have to be able to give each other the freedom to be able to develop our own talents. Excellent, remarkable. To not stand in each other's way, but to stand with each other. That makes a lot of difference. Helping if we can, watching if we can't. So, the moral of the entire story is the ability to maintain open, healthy communication in a relationship is associated with strong levels of such highly regarded personal qualities as self restraint, courage, generosity, commitment to justice, and good judgment. So, here's the end of our today's first stories of our discussion series, and I'll see you tomorrow again or the next time if I get chance and opportunity from my busy day today to discuss a second series. I'm sorry, my bad. To discuss a second story in my discussion series part 1. Till then, you take care of yourself and your loved ones. Goodbye.